Alright folks, welcome back one and all to Let's Play Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty. I'm the Mysterious JG. For anyone out there who is not already familiar with the Starcraft story, of course, as you probably already knew, I did a complete LP of Starcraft and Starcraft Brood War, the expansion pack to the original game. But if you were not aware, since the last time I recorded for this LP, the first videos of Grimmeth R's Let's Play of Starcraft, or Let's Get On With It Starcraft, is online. And he's got a different play style. He's like, you know, guy from Voltron Army, big juju in the LP Starcraft world. So check him out if you want to check out videos of the original Starcraft. Or mine are there, of course. And we're going to now continue with our play of Starcraft 2. Now, I was already feeling a little bit of pressure because after having switched to hard difficulty, since normal difficulty was just plain boring, I've lost my first mission on hard. I had my first mission I had to replay from start. So hopefully that'll be a kick in the rear to get my act together and stop messing around. And now I'm under even more pressure because while Grimmeth is one of those guys who refuses to even play StarCraft 2 for religious reasons, you know, and it's already too late for me to go back and play the original StarCraft better. I do feel like now I should be, you know, performing at a higher level or some crap. So let's try not to lose this next mission. Although, frankly, in this next mission, I'll have to do unit identification sounds for all these Protoss units that we couldn't do last time because we'll be under less time pressure in the next mission, or at least it'll seem that way. I don't know. We'll see. I'm already kind of... It's more interesting now that I'm playing on hard mode than it was on normal mode, but it's a lot more stressful for me to... because I was kind of worried going into those last few missions of Brood War, but I took care of business in the end. I covered it pretty well. But honestly, I just knew the original StarCraft a lot better than I know the new game. It'll be interesting to me to see if Wings of Liberty ends up being more or less difficult than Heart of the Swarm on hard difficulty. Because when I played Heart of the Swarm on normal difficulty, it was just really easy. It seemed easier to me than Wings of Liberty did, but that might be just because I'm used to the Zerg.
Be careful, Jim.
Be careful out there.
I think you're losing yourself in that crystal.
I would rather lose myself than you, baby.
Yes. You have a question, sir?
Did I already talk to all the future peoples?
What's up, cowboy?
What up, Much?
You know, you're looking kind of rough lately. Rougher than usual, I mean.
I've, got a lot going on right now, Swan. You know how it is.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, man. I get it.
No, you might want to try laying off the sauce and getting some shut-eye once in a while, huh?
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, I definitely saw that. I think we went through all of these, so let's just jump straight back to the next mission. Once again, doesn't do us any good to get any upgrades because the Protoss missions we will not be able to take advantage of, the upgrades to Terran stuff. So we might as well jump right into the next Protoss mission. When I'm done sipping my drink. What was Lab 1? Apparently there's more than one. Let's jump right into this Ehan crystal. Let's talk about those monster trucks.
I return to our ruined home.
Now I return to them again.
The Zerg infestation still covered much of our beloved world.
Yeah, nobody's done anything about that
The
yet.
desiccated remains of the Overmind were still there. A grim reminder of battles lost and battles won.
A mute reminder of the poppy fields and graves. When the fight was over, we saw what we had made, but in the bottoms of our hearts, we felt the final cut. Alright, so we're back on Ire. Oh man, I keep hitting play instead of launch.
I remember the fall of
I
Ire.
was there, it was pretty cool.
Almost like the idea of having to see it all again.
Well, we won
Guess
that
there's
mission.
nothing for it.
I mean, we defeated the Overmind, and then they just we lose.
At the very apex of its victory against us, the Zerg Overmind grew overconfident.
Overminded Kent.
Now,
It was the
all
Overmind.
that was left of the mighty Overmind was a twisted, withered husk.
Like you.
I needed to understand whatever memories lingered within the creature's rotting mass. Only by making contact with the gargantuan tendrils connected directly to its cortex, could I learn its secrets.
Hey, there's the dig music
Yet
playing.
its countless minions, which seem to be feeding from its dead husk,
It's silly to me that
would
ultralisks
prove
can
somewhat
burrow in this game.
problematic.
But they can, you just saw it. So, these tendrils you want to feed on are like Zerg nipples, because they're Zerg are feeding on it. Echoes of the future. Echoes in my mind. Keep on. Echoes in my mind. Yeah, sorry, the Warriors. Flying units are effective at exploring the map and identifying threats before your army arrives. Oh, that's right, we can finally build flyers here. I guess we can build observers here. Yeah, we can build observers here. I don't think we get other flying units. We have, if memory serves, pretty much all of the Zerg ground forces available to us in this mission. Because the last Zerg ground unit that, kind of the highest on the Zerg ground unit tech tree is definitely available to us in this mission. And that is the Colossus. Plural would I assume be Colossi. And they're really cool looking, and there's some neat little, like, I guess the game does a better job, at least for me, because I don't have the manual. Well, the manual is all integrated into the game, as opposed to it being an old style hard copy manual. But they tell you stuff about the units that I never quite picked up in the original Starcraft, like all that concussive damage versus normal versus explosive, whatever. In this game, I know, for example, that Colossi can be shot by anti-air only units because they're so tall. The idea is that units that are supposed to shoot down aircraft can shoot a Colossi. It's kind of interesting. So we have Jungle Jim Zeratul's ship, which isn't quite as ridiculous.
I must
as
find
Rainer's.
a way to establish a foothold and summon reinforcements to keep the Zerg at bay. This faithful observer has kept watch since the evacuation. Its abilities will certainly prove useful now.
What Zeratul doesn't know is that this observer's actually been cheating on him this whole time. This observer's a complete slut who will put out with anybody.
The past. El Al-Din Rashadal.
Now, well, I've already mentioned Grimmeth. Grimmeth seemed quite taken with Brood War in his brief discussion of the games in his first few videos of Let's Play Starflight. But then again, he doesn't really, I think he's talking about the gameplay. Plot-wise, Brood War sucks, and Rashadal is a Brood War exclusive character, so...
Some of these abandoned structures remain functional. We shall make use of them.
Sure we will, Zeratul. Whatever you say.
This ancient beacon still thrums with power. I wonder...
Wonder. Hey, there's some Colossi for you.
I've heard tales of the mighty Colossi sealed away beneath ire. The beacon must have awoken these fearsome guardians.
Yeah, Tails. That's such a Warcraft 3 thing. Introduce a new unit with no explanation. Don't even say it's a new unit, a new technology. Just say, oh, since ancient times, these things that nobody's ever mentioned before have been underwater or whatever. Bullshit.
You must construct
Crap.
the
Must
Zerg
construct
will keep
additional
coming
pylons.
until we are dead. I must find the Overmind's cortex and discover what I can from it.
So we want pylons, and we want, frankly, some redundant pylons. Because we need the population, and we're going to need some cannons in this one. We're going to come under a lot of Zerg ground attack. By the time all these things have warped in, I'll have regretted
If we
building that
use our
many, but...
observers wisely, we can scout the area before putting ourselves at
See, look at
risk.
that super laser death attack. Pretty awesome, huh? So we put the observers here, and wasn't there another one? Yes, there was. No, that's Zeratul. How do I patrol? I took a wild guess at its P, and I was right. What do you know? Okay. So it'd be a good idea to get, if I'm going to use photon cannons for defense, it would be a good idea, because we are going to get attacked pretty soon.
We must be prepared to defend our base. The Zerg are on the move.
Matter of fact, it's probably a good idea to bring one of them down here. And, yikes. Okay. Stick you up in this corner. Oh, I do have more than one, so there's no need for them to be patrolling back and forth. Frenzied attack in 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Well, I believe the next frenzied attack will come from the right direction. So let's start adding in defenses over here. Yeah, so they give you a handy little icon to tell you how many workers you should have, because I always tended in Starcraft to build fewer than you were supposed to. Hey, it's an instructor Colossus. And that one's a master. It is the master. So these will serve in large part to simply slow them down so that the Colossi can kill them. And although it's risky, I can put Zeratul over here.
I will fulfill my calling.
Get to work on that shielding. We need a Twilight Council to get level 2 shields, so let's... might as well get going on that sooner rather than later. Four, 5 down here, and only 4 up here. There will come a point where the cannons will not be enough. No, no, no. Nice straight line here. Get some more pylons going. Well, I got 30 seconds before the next attack,
The
so...
Zerg seek to overwhelm us.
Yeah, I know.
To arms, my brethren.
I got you. Gonna build another gateway, but we haven't even got anything going at the first gateway yet. Oh, is there still creep there? Creep's gotta be gone by now. Whatever. Oh, here it is. So is Zeratul, it's a very good idea to kill those things that actually spawn the troops. They usually can't see him. Okay, so this is going to be the pattern. No, that's not what I want. And I think I don't think the attacks get significantly worse. So I might be okay here, or I might not. What all can we build and what can't we build? We can build a dark shrine now.
Upgrade complete.
Which is good because our upgrade is complete. Do I already have a dark shrine? It was letting me... Oh, no, I don't have a dark shrine. I have a Twilight Council. Yeah, whatever. Alright, now I'm sucking gas as fast as I can. So this will be good eventually. Get some more gateways going so when I finally do decide I'm ready to pump out troops, I can do it at an alarming rate. Oh, screw you, man. Get over there, Zeratul. We missed the Zergling. We missed the Zergling. Damn it.
Higher will be restored.
Alright, fuck a bunch of you guys.
The demons of the past.
Get rid of this thing so that the swarm isn't quite as extensive. Now this poor guy is hurt, which makes me feel all guilty.
My burdens weigh heavily.
Your probes are under attack.
Again with this. There's more of these guys over here.
Higher will be restored. I will be redeemed.
This is just kind of irritating. We don't have enough time left for me to worry about setting up another attack. But that one was almost wiped out. It will probably fall this next time. We can only get up to level 2 on this research, so...
The Zerg seek to overwhelm our base.
Figured.
Me?
One of our big threats will be Zeratul getting himself killed.
Harudin,
For example, by wandering right into a detector like that. So we got another Zerg attack coming, which means we can't really do anything else until we take care of it. 2 seconds, 1. Oh. Oh, that will be easy to take out. Let's head over here.
Base is under attack.
Oh, I thought this was done. I don't know what saw Zeratul, but he took damage, and I'm not happy about that. So again, if you look at what these attacks are costing the computer and what I'm losing in each defense, I'm making out just fine here. But I think they do get a little bit worse with time. Now that thing has already become Executor, so that's pretty cool for him. This game, a little different from the previous game in the fact that... Let's put a photon can over here. What the hell? It's 150 minerals. And they seem to keep wanting to bother me. Now, having done that, I will test this whole area. By building new pylons back here. So this is actually kind of silly because this cannon will now really serve very little purpose. But if something does suddenly pop up back there, it was irritating the hell out of me is what it was doing. Okay, now we want to get to work on robotics facilities because they are what will allow us to build more colossi, and colossi are awesome. They're expensive, but they're a lot of fun. And they use the same upgrades as just zealots and everything else.
I will be redeemed.
Now to keep Zeratul alive, keep yourself alive, I'm going to upgrade armor before we upgrade weapons. What are we still missing? We can't, It doesn't look like it's going to let us build, It's a shame. It doesn't look like it's going to let us build those immortals in this mission. I wanted to build them mostly so that I could showcase, what they say. But it's not going to let that happen. Now we've got too many workers. I'm not 100% sure how I allowed that to happen, but... Oh no, we can build them. Never mind. Well, here, let's check out what the Colossi has to say. Got an awful lot of resources piling up here. You got nothing?
The Zerg are coming.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, it doesn't look like he's going to say anything very cool. Oh, we can't build them until we get a robotics bay anyway. But we're about to be attacked, so let's do that in a second. Suppose it could...
Shozak Maknul.
Base is under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
We must not.
Base is under attack. Upgrade complete.
Glory to the firstborn.
I'm sorry, but that whole glory to the firstborn thing just seems racist to me. So yeah, we're losing like 300 or so minerals, or 300, 450 minerals every time they attack. The forces we're killing cost a lot more than that. But we're also about to run out of stuff. Oh, we don't have a Templar archive either, eh? Yeah, we've got too many resource gatherers now for what we can actually do. I mean, we've consumed a lot of resources, and it's really time to start putting this thing to bed.
Mineral field depleted.
So it's time to get an army of Lubus going, all yelling "My life for ire, my life for ire, my life for ire." Because we need to save enough minerals to build a new nexus. In this game, bad things happen if you don't have enough minerals to build a new nexus, because there is no you pick up your buildings and they lift off and whatever. Did I? Oh my! I lost my. Ooh! I did not realize that I lost. That's bad news. I need to get a new immortal up there.
I am here in the shadows.
Did not realize I'd lost him. That sucks.
You require my skills.
What did they do? They must have. The Hydras must have shot him.
You address me?
Better get you up here to help out.
Honor commands.
These guys can.
Our base falls under a shadow. The Zerg will attack
These
soon.
guys can see my observer, but they weren't doing anything about it. So that's. Who's? Oh my goodness! I did not think they were using those in this mission. They certainly didn't on normal mode.
Base is under attack.
The mission is in peril.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, they never did anything like this in the last
Not hesitate.
time.
Justice be done. I am the voice of the eclipse.
I certainly hope they don't throw a bunch of
Cold is the voice.
air guys at us, but it's time to attack because we're running out of resources. Yeah, okay, so the Guardians, or Broodlords, or whatever they're called, those are kind of... Oh, you know what? I haven't been keeping up with my research.
We cannot hold.
Oh, just deal with it, you wussies.
These warp gates appear to be functional. Perhaps there's a chance. We are one with the shadows. I like what I...
Mineral field depleted.
So I have to come through here and make sure there's nothing burrowed, and then I can get going on...
I am the heart of darkness. We move unseen. My meditation is over.
Gotta give the creep a little time to clear, and then, yeah. And I must leave 400 to build a new nexus, or I'm boned. Although, we will be able to pick up,
We stand as one.
you know, some of these loose minerals over here. Oh, this is kind of ugly. Infested Marines? This must be leftovers from Rainer's Raiders then. Alright, get out of there, get out of there. Get out, get out.
Antara Tassadar. Honor guides me. Ula Sadari. The Zerg are massing near our base. By your will.
We don't really want to fight a big force of those guys,
Gassar, Gate of
where
Blood.
they've got the support. Oh, that's not fair. You guys didn't used to be able to do that. Yeah, this is definitely more difficult than it was before. On normal difficulty, they would never appear behind your base like this, so they're making it a lot more difficult. So that was just kind of a bad scene. You guys are now out of shit to do. And yeah, I'm in danger here. This sucks.
We are one with the shadows.
Certainly they've made the mission a lot more interesting and challenging. I will give them that.
My life for ire.
Their life for ire. No, hold on. I meant to undo.
We stand as one. Honor guides me. Vespine Geyser exhausted.
Yeah, this is going rather poorly. I need to get moving on an attack, or my inner turtle will cost me victory.
Adun Torida, Zeratul. We were trapped within the gate's energy matrix when it was deactivated. You have our thanks.
Okay. So it will be nice to get some Dark Templar going for this next attack, but
Upgrade complete.
upgrade is complete though. That's good news, right? Oh, I need to save it. I need to hold off.
We shall stand against the darkness. Taro Tassadar. Cold is the void. The Zerg seek to overwhelm us. To arms, my brethren.
Okay. And the Zerg seek to overwhelm me, so what is that going to entail, I wonder? Oh, right on top of you. That's beautiful.
Base is under attack.
This thing only sends a few at a time. That's fine.
You address me? My charge. Is the void.
Okay, this is no good.
We are focused.
Don't have enough anti-flyers.
Kassar, de Templari. You have not enough minerals.
I ate through all my minerals very, very quickly there, didn't I? Yeah, I'm suffering some pretty heavy losses. This is a lot harder than normal mode, folks. It's a lot harder.
My life for ire.
I don't know exactly when I'm going to be able to turn the tide. I think I need to go on offense,
Vespine Geyser
whether I
exhausted.
feel like it or not.
From the shadows I come.
Or is this just a bad place to come, period?
Command me. My life for ire.
down here and grab this. Oh yeah, no, I need to take over this spot. Okay. I'm not doing so bad if I can take over this.
The Zerg seek to overwhelm our base.
Yeah, I gotcha. This is how they do.
Base is under attack.
Not that worried about this place anymore because it's already been essentially had all its resources wiped out. But we still don't want to lose it because, you know, good stuff going on up here. Did anybody new join us from this? No, you just kind of talked the talk.
State thy bidding.
We're gonna mine the hell out of this very shortly. I need to, yeah, I need to get better at this game, but I need to keep on top of building
From the shadows
new stuff. They're expensive, but these guys are good because
You have not enough minerals.
I am here in the shadows.
oh, I didn't save enough for a nexus, but I mean I'm bringing more in. So yeah, need a new nexus here, and we'll need to keep an army here to defend it. Yeah, this is being a lot more difficult than this map is when it's on normal mode. This is probably not too big of a surprise to you.
I am here in the shadows. I am the heart. Cold is the void.
As cold as ice, is willing to sacrifice our love. Minute before it happens all
You
the
have
time.
not enough minerals.
I will erase the demons
Meanwhile,
of the past.
Zeratul himself doing okay.
I am here in the shadows. The Zerg are coming.
To take me away, haha.
Mineral field
So
depleted.
that's another little spot that we have to take over at some point.
I am here in the shadows.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Get away from there. You're going to be detected if you hang out there. I'm almost positive they spawn on this map beyond what their bases can actually support, but I could be wrong. It could be that if we actually hurry up and take out their bases will be cool.
Mineral field depleted.
Cold is the void.
Alright, let's try to attack one of their bases and see what happens. This is a legit Zerg base, not some infested Terran bullshit. This is the real deal Zerg.
It shall be as you say. Fall back to the shadows.
Go back to the land of Yin Yang.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Now Colossi can climb up over cliffs, which is pretty cool. But more importantly, they can just like freaking kill enemies a lot, which is what I kind of need from them right here. There's a Diseffastators that like Zerg spellcasters. We don't want to leave a lot of them around.
I am here in the shadows.
Now I shouldn't say all of the ground units are available to you, because there's these ground units that shoot like weird, they have these weird shields around them that they're not letting us build here. Okay. I think we finally got it under control here. That's why I'm building tons more Colossi, even though they're super expensive.
Fall back to the shadows.
Go back to the land of Yin Yang, guys. That's a Dungeon of Doom quote, if anyone was wondering.
Our base falls under a shadow.
Yeah.
Sir, we'll attack soon.
Not if they ain't got no base left, they won't. I mean, the Zerg gotta come from somewhere, right?
For the record.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Who is attacking us?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, you jerks.
Base is under attack.
Back to the shadows.
Base is under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You must construct additional pylons. Base is under attack.
So it'll be annoying if I lose that thing, but
Shadows. Cold is the void.
that's just distracting me from more important things I should be taking care of too.
Fall back to the shadows.
Yeah, we know you guys are getting attacked. That's part of your deal. Okay, so it took a little doing, but I finally overwhelmed the Zerg here. Not without losses, not without inconvenience.
Fall back to the shadows.
And they want to fall back to the shadows because they're a bunch of Philistines. Awesome sauce. Alright. Now this mission we can, at our leisure, we can, I guess Colossi can't shoot at the air. For some reason I thought they could. they keep shooting at each of those little spawn broodlings as it appears, but they can't actually kill the broodlord itself. It's kind of amusing to me. Alright, now we got an even bigger force of badasses.
You require my skills.
You guys make your way here.
The Zerg are massing near our base.
Yeah, I know. Executor, 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 executor.
I will erase the demons of the planet.
The demon is fear, young apprentice.
One with the shadows.
Now, they may not be able to launch much of an attack here, or they might be able to launch a hell of an attack, because this might be where we find out once and for all that the force of these attacks has nothing to do with what they're actually capable of building in their bases. Yeah, but those area attacks of those colossi sure are cool.
I am the heart of darkness.
Mineral field depleted.
Fall back to the shadows.
Upgrade complete.
Now we've got to power some sort of obelisk to get
Cold is the void.
a bonus objective when we power the obelisk. I don't...
Unseen.
I guess they're talking about these things up here. These obelisks? That's a robotics facility, and the other one's a gateway, so I don't understand what they're talking about with an obelisk, but we can certainly come up here and power these and try to get bonus research. I get pretty upset if I don't get all the bonus research that's available on each mission.
You require my skills.
Because I'm not seeing any other places where there were unpowered protest buildings we could tap.
Fall back to the shadows.
Every time anything attacks them, they're immediately like, fall back to the shadows. It's the Rembrandt Patrol. An army of colossal robotic death Rembrandts. Terrifying thought. There's a robotic. Maybe this is what they're talking about.
I am the voice of the eclipse. Very well.
At any rate, we're getting the message. We're still getting the messages that say an attack is coming. So, I guess attacks are still going to come. But we should be able to take our time and there we go. I got the. It was hidden here, but it was hidden near other things that you would want to power. So not that hidden. So yeah, let's go ahead and save our game. Did I just save the game a minute ago? No, I don't think I did. We're going to save our game because now it's time for Zeratul to start activating these beacons.
I will be redeemed.
And although we've cleared the map, we still have enemies popping up out of nowhere. I guess we're supposed to use overlords to sort of take a look. What is this?
The first Overmind tendril.
Pretty cool, huh?
I sense pain,
Embarrassment.
surprise, death.
Fun.
Shozak Maknul. The Zerg seek to overwhelm us. To arms, my brethren.
So there we see the actual Overmind itself, our friend from the the original Starcraft. They really haven't come up with as cool, you know, Kerrigan is fine and all, but they really haven't come up with anything as cool as the Overmind. We cannot do the will of the Overmind. For mine is the eternal will of the soul.
The second Overmind tendril. I sense death and joy.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
What the hell, we don't even care about this place anymore. would appear that they can still launch frenzied attacks, though.
You require my mineral field depleted.
I will erase the demons of the past.
Mineral
So I thought we could take our time and,
I am the voice of the eclipse. Mineral field
I
depleted.
figured we could take our time.
The third overmind tendril. I sense satisfaction in a plan set in motion long ago. And fear of the future.
I sense a hint of cinnamon. This sucks, as Baneling's about to hit their tool. But couldn't actually kill him.
allegiance is yours.
So now we come to the...
In the service of ire.
In the shadow of the valley. Now here's our best chance we're going to have to find out what some of these unit quotes are. We already did it for the Zealots, didn't we? Or maybe we didn't. I think we... No, we didn't have Zealots in that first mission.
Un Orkai Atum.
Orokai? You're gonna work?
My charge. We shall stand against the darkness. We are the light.
I return to serve.
Focus. There is no time for idle thoughts.
Sure there is.
Your thoughts betray you.
And now your thoughts have betrayed her as well.
Get out of my mind, novice.
From the shadows, I
Don't talk over him. Get out of my mind,
Cassar
Liquid.
de Templari. You tempt the wrath of the Kala. Pity your mind has been fried already. Yours is the inferior.
Mineral field depleted.
Yours is the mineral field depleted.
I think we...
The Zerg seek to overwhelm our
Shut up
base.
there, Tool. I'm trying to listen to the units.
Ride the lightning.
Reap the whirlwind.
Do you know what happens to a frog when it gets hit by lightning?
Base is under attack.
That happens to other stuff. Our minds.
The mission is in peril.
Base is under attack.
Zeratul has died. Because I was trying to not... I was trying to listen to the damn unit identifier things. Maybe I'll just have to do that on normal difficulty sometime. Because there's a lot of them, and Zeratul died.
I will erase the demons of the past.
Or I can take him back to headquarters where he's safe. I guess we don't have anything here. With walk. Yep, see, check this shit out. Pretty cool, huh? Alright. So yeah, they're just not going to let me have fun with unit identifiers easily, so I'm bringing Zeratul back where he's safe. That's why, I mean, I saved.
You address me.
I think we can all agree I could have won that mission, but I was trying to showcase something. So hopefully nobody will freak out about the fact that I saved. Now, because yeah, without having
I return to serve.
save loaded before that, I had it won. Now let's listen to this guy.
Glory is eternal. Osharas Shien. I heed the call.
Mineral field depleted.
My
Cassar de Templari.
The Zerg seek
It
to
just
overwhelm
won't let me
our
do
base.
this.
From the shadows, I come.
the eternity of war.
I am the wrath of the Kala. There can be only one.
Yeah.
Undara Malakai.
Malachi.
Base is under attack.
Our duty is my life for hire.
Duties what?
Fall back to the shadows.
We shall serve forever.
Okay, no matter what. Okay, so you guys killed this thing. Good for you.
Base is under attack. Your probes are under attack.
They're gonna kill this one too. That's fine. Right now, I'm just trying to listen to the unit identifier stuff.
My meditation is over. Na Adan Atum.
Base is under attack.
Justice be done.
Your probes are under
Shut
attack.
up!
I am Templar.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
See, they can handle this. That's fine. Well, we're not gonna do well against the.
Your probes are under attack.
We don't have any good anti-air stuff. You know what? Screw this. Screw this. We are not... Sorry. You're going to have to get... In Legacy of the Void, I'm sure I'll have time to do all the Protoss units. But they're just not letting me do it here. They will not give me enough time to actually do it.
I will erase the demons of the past.
Is this where I saved? Hold on. Where was my last save? Recent. They did an auto save for me, but when I got this checkpoint, yeah, I saved right before I made Zeratul start going around doing that stuff. No, I tried, folks. I tried, but it's just not. There's so many unit identifier thingies they say in this game. It just won't. So we're just gonna win instead. Sorry, folks. We're just gonna win. I guess I've become super pro elite strat guy instead of fun guy, but we had to get on with it, as it were.
I sense
Apathy.
an end.
What is this?
I
Metal Gear
must
Solid
go to the
3?
overmind cortex to understand.
I sense the fury, the joy, the pain, the sorrow, the end.
Greetings,
The fear.
brother.
I've got the fear.
I speak to you
Did I see
from
the
the
fear?
beyond.
Is that like Neo Tassadar?
Tassadar.
Yeah, see, he doesn't sound like Tassadar, but he's all glowing with power.
You died, slaying this cursed overmind.
I have become one with the
I
Force.
have never tasted death, Zeratul, nor shall I. But that is a tale for another time.
I'm like God
I
now.
have come to tell you of this creature's courage.
Did you bring Jim Raynor? He was my real friend, you know. It's wait, the Courage of the Overmind?
Courage.
Courage!
It was an abomination.
Courageous abomination.
Not always. The Zerg were altered.
They're altered
A
beasts.
single overriding purpose was forced upon them. The destruction of our people.
Well, that explains why they're always after you guys.
The Overmind was formed with thought and reason, but not free will. It screamed and raged within the prison of its own mind.
And its own scary, crazy tentacle form.
Who did this? Why?
It was George Bush.
I know not. But the Overmind found a way to resist its all-consuming directive.
Prime
It created
directive. It was Picard.
A chance, a hope of salvation.
That's a chrysalis, so I'm thinking Kerrigan?
The Queen of Blades. Madness.
Madness, woohoo!
Only she can free the Zerg from slavery.
And
in so doing,
kill everyone
save
else.
all that is from the flame. I do not understand,
This
brother.
is such a load of crap, man.
Forget what you know, Zeratul. The Overmind saw a vision.
We had a
The
dream.
end of all
We
things.
had an awesome dream.
And now, you must see it too.
Do we have any reason to believe this isn't the Overmind?
No.
Like doing
This vision.
super crazy
I
hypno
cannot
magic to
bear
make
it.
it appear to be
Stop.
Tassadar talking? This vision is too lame. Too contrived. We did not finish in less than 20 minutes. We didn't even come close. Yeah, not even close. But we got all the research, and that's kind of what I care about, so. Sorry that took so long, folks. The video, I'm sure, has now been over an hour. It would be a little less than that if I could frickin' hadn't tried and failed to give you all the little unit identifier quote things. But I don't know how you're supposed to do that. I guess, like, if you're just really, really aggressive and you don't like try to defend yourself against those attacks. You just like go out and attack before it can even get a second or third one going. Then maybe I can see doing that in 20 minutes. But we got new Zerg research we can do.
When I get out of this suit, first thing I'm doing is, well, I'd hate to offend your delicate sensibilities.
But I'm gonna take a crap.
Nuke noodles. Call down the flavor.
Okay. Is that it? That's all? Okay, that's really all they had. I was like, that's kind of a cute. How are they gonna follow up? And no, they're not. Okay.
You look haunted.
You gotta stop
You've
taking
been
them
seen into the
freaking
spirit world,
Protoss crystal
and
shit,
you
man.
learned something you don't like. It's Kerrigan.
Seems the Overmind made Kerrigan to free the Zerg from
So
something.
he's just flat out
Put him on a
telling
collision
Gabriel all
course
this
with
stuff now.
Protoss. It's all gone wrong. Everything's twisted. And there's something out there that's set to destroy us all.
Zerg. Protoss. He's a strong recess. How terrible. How powerful is something that plays with their fates?
Anyway, I'm clearly a servant of the Overmind. You can tell because of my hair is formed into tendrils. Shaka, bro. Swan, have you got any great insightful wisdom for us on this one?
You know, I've been watching the logs. Those damn Protoss are still way ahead
I've
of
been
us.
watching the logs. You've been
I can't
staring at that
believe some
crystal
of the
for like
stunts
20
they
hours.
pull off.
Tell me about it. They've learned some new tricks since the last time we fought.
I mean, come on. Since when could they warp in guys just anywhere? I thought they needed some kind of gateway at least.
Not just anywhere. They need a pylon or another power source close by. Still, they've been working to improve their tech just like us.
It's pretty cool. Alright, hit the bridge, talk to our good friend who may or may not be our player character from the previous game. The first game.
Damn, Matt. I don't even know what to make of this last vision from the crystal.
Damn, Negro, that's all you
Zeratul
had to
was looking
say.
for more clues about the end of the universe. But this time, he was on Ire.
Ire.
So what?
What was he looking for?
He was trying to find out why the Overmind made the Queen of Blades in the first place.
She's the one that's gonna destroy
I think the Overmind was
universe.
just bored.
No.
Or maybe he wanted a
That's
girlfriend.
just it. I think she's the only one that can save it.
As lame as it sounds, particularly by the time you're done playing Heart of the Swarm and realize that no progress has been made in the plot. Anyways, spoiler alert for Heart of the Swarm, it does not resolve the Starcraft story. Oh, I already went here. I want to go here.
Be careful, Jim.
Okay, whatever. Hey. The Zerg samples developed a large neural cortex. I've noticed it reacting to external stimuli in a very disturbing way. When it detects my presence, it stops moving. Is it trying to play dead? Can it react at that level? I noticed earlier that Zerg alpha amino acids have unique R groups. I've run a full regimen on some. Results are stunning. Zerg aminos are able to combine dead cell matter with normal proteins to biosynthesize new cells. They don't suffer generational cell degradation. Simply put, a Zerg will never die of old age. They can constantly renew themselves, albeit with radically changing cell structure. We could never harness this for biological use with Terrans. The results would be foregone and horrifying. But I wonder if I could alloy Zerg tissue with some of our metals to to make buildings that heal. The renewal process also throws off immense energy as byproduct. Something there. I should see about harnessing that energy. And we've got 2 new... Oh, you know what? Let's back up and listen to this.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't
He
know.
normally tells you, sir, you should check the console when there's new things to research.
Yeah, okay. Have you seen my stapler? Little hint, it's red. We need more samples. 802 to the power of 4 at 12, don't forget the decimal point, the third exponent of... yes.
Okay, he's not going to say it. That's weird. So do we want to search cellular reactor? Specialist units start with 100 plus energy. Specialist units gain 100 plus maximum energy. This reactor has a larger energy reserve on startup and can hold a much larger charge. Now our specialist units can use their abilities the moment they hit the battlefield, and they can store more energy when idle for long periods of time. Specialist units are units that use energy, such as the Medic, Ghost, and Wraith. Or regenerative bioshield. Ships and vehicles slowly regenerate life. Our ships and vehicle hulls are now made from a material called regenerative biosteel. This material uses internal nanobots, nanomachines, to slowly repair any damage the hull sustains. While this regeneration process is much slower than conventional SCV repairs, it can be the difference between life and death. No SCVs are available. I think I'll go with that one. Extra energy is cool, but I'm too lazy to manage units and spellcasters, so just having guys regaining life over time is probably better, because it means I can be lazy about SCV repair too. Coming up, we'll have the choice between science vessels and ravens. Ravens are what you can use in the actual regular game, and I've never really used them. I'm just a sucker for the science vessel. I probably should use ravens, but I'll probably end up using science vessels, because science vessels can repair each other and they can use a radiate, and even though radiate is probably not that useful, and you can't use it in the real game, and it's just fun. I like the old science vessels. But we don't have to worry about that now, folks. We don't have to worry about much of anything. Who's on Super Mario? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Alright. Probably shouldn't have shown that. Don't... the handful of you who are watching, please don't harass the people that just popped up there. But anyway, that's going to be it. Next time, folks, we'll have more exciting stuff. I'm the Mysterious JG. Thank you guys for watching. When we return, it's going to be the final Protoss Crystal mission before we can actually start taking advantage of the research we've gained. Because I think the last time we played as the Terrans, we didn't have the command center reactor, we didn't have Hercules, and we didn't have regenerative biosteel. So we'll have all those fun new toys to play with on the next mission. But in the meantime, I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully seeing a real difference in difficulty on hard mode. It's taking me a lot longer to clear these missions, and I think ultimately it's probably less challenging if I'm just more on offense, but we'll see what happens in the future. You guys are just here for the story anyway, right? Right, yeah, and of course the awesome comments. Either way, see you next time.